PTL is often our break from the heaviness of the world. We get to laugh and smile with all of you at home and find the joy in life. And we're going to do that in just a bit. But we couldn't start this hour with you without pausing to talk about the horrific events in Texas Tuesday. The children at Robb Elementary were getting ready to wrap up school for the summer, and we all remember that feeling of excitement, knowing the freedom of summer months were coming, the bike riding, the swimming, sleeping in was almost here. Instead, the families of 19 children who sent their children to a seemingly safe place to learn did not unpack book bags and tuck in their babies to bed last night. Excuse me. While the tragedy is not here at home, it still hits so close to home. We all feel vulnerable. We all feel that grief for the innocence that was taken. We are all absorbing that trauma. And even if it's far less than the families impacted, we can still feel that. And so we wanted to bring in our friend, Dr. Debbie Gilboa. I promised that I was going to try not to cry, and I didn't.
You are trying. You are trying.
But you're a longtime friend of PTL, and you have helped us through so much, through family squabbles, to helping us through tough times, to things like this. And so we thought it was really important to have you here today to help us absorb this trauma and figure out how to process it. And so I wanted to start with these strong emotions that we're all feeling. We don't know these children, we don't know these families, but that feeling that it is still home for us, that it's hitting home.
It's human nature, and a lovely part of human nature, that when we see someone suffering, we put ourselves in their place. We think, oh my gosh, how does that feel? How would that be for me? And my kids were little. I had a first grader when Sandy Hook happened. And I just realized today, actually, that I had always pictured those events in my mind in my kids' first grade hallway at their school.
Yes.
Even though that's not where it happened and nothing, and I didn't realize it at the time, but we place ourselves, and that is part of how our brains try to process information, is to put ourselves into the situation, use our markers to see it. And so it feels even more impactful than on paper it might be. That's not bad, because it builds empathy. And empathy is one of our superpowers as humans, to be able to process emotions, help the people that we love process, which I know we're going to talk about, and take action in whatever way makes sense to us to take action to try to alleviate suffering.
You mentioned that this is how our brain processes it, but I keep thinking of trying to get my mind right, to try to feel okay so that I can have these conversations with my kids if they come up, and they will.
And they should for some of our kids, given their age.
Right.
And we can talk about that. But when you say getting right, lower your expectations a little bit.
Okay.
Right. The answer is, can you lower your intensity? We don't need to lie to our kids. And by the way, it never works.
Right. They know.
They know. And it scares them more when we're fighting back tears and say, everything's fine, I'm fine, there's no problem. Because they're like, oh, you're gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna know what's going on. So your goal should be, as a parent, to go to your friend or partner or clergy or whomever helps you to lower your intensity of your anger, your sadness, your grief, your fear, so that your kids can see that you have it, but not get sucked up in the tidal wave of it.
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And you said age-appropriate conversations with our kids. When we're thinking about that age limit, when it should happen, I remember you said this a long time ago, and you've repeated it, that we should ask our kids first, what are they hearing? What do they know? So that we can enter that conversation in the right way.
And if you're listening to this conversation and you're thinking, hey, I homeschool my kids, they are 5, 6, 7 years old, I don't have to talk to them about this, you're correct. The American Academy of Pediatrics, American Family Physicians, everybody says if kids are under 8 and it isn't going to touch them in some way, they're not going to hear about it from someone else, then yeah, you can protect them entirely from this tragedy, then do. But if you know your child is likely to hear about this from an older sibling or someone at school or on the bus or at, over the weekend in the family, whatever, then be their best first expert. Be the person who brings them the information, not because you have all the answers, we don't, but so that they know they can come back to you about it. They can be like, Mommy, that thing that you told me a little bit about, they were talking about that and now I feel scared. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you came to me. So the first thing, if your child brings it to you, is to just gratitude. I'm so glad you came to me. Thank you for coming to me. And empathy. I see that you're having some feelings. Tell me about them. But if you're bringing it to your child, you're absolutely right. After you, hopefully, lower the intensity of your emotions a little bit,
Right.
then don't start by telling, start by asking. By saying, hey, did you hear about this? Or if you're pretty sure they haven't yet, say, have you ever heard about something like this, about there being violence at a school?
I told you something, and your answer to it really, it resonated with me, that I am feeling so vulnerable because I feel like I can't keep them safe. I can't keep that promise to them to keep them safe. And you say that's kind of a thing that we like to think as parents,
Right.
but it doesn't truly exist.
Okay, so first of all, until 2020, the biggest killer of kids this age was car crashes, and we put kids in cars all the time.
Every day.
Right? And most of the time it turned out fine. Let's also point that out. Sending our kids to school, thank God, most of the time it turns out fine.
Right.
But we do things with kids that are dangerous all the time. This hits us hard for two reasons. One, it points out our lack of control. There are plenty of ways in which we can't control. We know from the last couple of years, we can't always totally control what illnesses our kids get, what other things happen to them. The other reason it hits hard is because this is the biggest chunk of time where our kids aren't with us. And so we believe and know that school should be as safe a place as adults can make it.
That's right, yeah. And so you can feel that vulnerability because you're sending them off. I have to say too, what seems daunting, and we're already starting to see some of it, is the conversations that will then come and are starting in the coming days and weeks and months about what do we do. And it seems like we keep coming back to this place and things are not getting better. So having to sit through some of those conversations, how do you deal with that in the coming weeks?
So there's two answers to that, in my opinion. One is, how do I deal with it for myself as an adult with my resilience?
Right.
And I want to answer that. But on this topic of how do I talk to my kids about it, have your opinion. Know for sure what you think is the right thing to do, because the privilege we have as parents and grandparents is to give kids not just information, we're not just the news, we also give values. Right. So use this opportunity to pass on an age-appropriate value, like your safety is my top concern. That's the right value maybe for a family to pass on to their 5 or 6-year-old. I'm going to take action on this because society we're doing this wrong might be the right value for another person to pass on to their child. What could we do to send our love and care to those families might be the right, in a tangible way that actually helps them, might be the right value to pass on to your child. So you get to choose not just information, but a value. So figure out what your opinion is and act on it. But how do we handle it for ourselves? We've talked a lot about how resilience is the ability for adults to navigate change and come through it the kind of person you want to be. So, okay, I have to come through this. This change was imposed upon us. We might feel that way in a lot of different ways, but what kind of person do I want to be in the face of this change? Do I want to be a person of action? Do I want to be a person who chooses to be kinder to others? What kind of person do I want to be in the face of this? And we can only control ourselves, but we can control ourselves. That's our power. Right. So if there is an action that you are ready to take it.
And you also, I want to bring this up too, because you do have a program that helps with some of these tough topics. And it's something that I think could be really important for families and for parents to turn to in a time like this.
It is really important for us to remember that we don't have to have answers for our kids. We have to have our presence for our kids. They want answers, but they don't need answers. They need our presence, they need our empathy, they need our support. So if we can get ourselves right enough to bring them our empathy and our support.
And you're helping me so much.
Just
Thank
enough
you. Yeah.
to bring empathy and support. And we do that for our kids when we're having a hard time all the time, when we lose someone close to us in our family, when we're just at the end of our nerves. So this is a resource that I created to help parents figure out how to talk to kids about. I mean, there's a lot of things that are hard to talk to our kids about. The birds and the bees are hard to talk about. Divorce is hard to talk about. War is hard to talk about. So it's a set of steps for whatever the topic is. You fill in the topic, but it gives you some steps that you can use. And one of the things that I point out in there that I really want us to think about, especially in light of some of the other things that we're going to do just today.
Just today in this hour.
Just today in this hour, just today in our lives. You may be feeling, how can I keep breathing? How can I do regular life,
smile,
go to my job, or make lunch? We know as adults that it's possible to feel different, often opposing emotions at the same time. It requires resilience, but we can go to a funeral and be incredibly sad and tell a lovely memory and smile about that person. In that same way, you can feel heartbroken or angry or sad or scared about what's happening and call and wish your friend a happy birthday, or prepare the dinner that you were going to prepare, or the presentation at work that you were going to prepare. You can feel different things at the same time, and modeling that for our kids and talking about how this emotion isn't finished because I'm also having these emotions, that helps them process how they're doing.
I'm so glad that you came here today to allow us to pause so that we could laugh later on this hour and smile and enjoy life too. Your conversation was so powerful and important. I appreciate it.
Thanks for diving into this.
Yeah, it's a good conversation to have. And coming up, access to mental health care is needed now more than ever. What are the simple steps each of us can take sitting right where we are right now to keep our headspace calm even as this world spins? That conversation is just ahead. And with our children's safety at the front of our minds, what can we do to take back some of the control when it comes to preparation? As summertime approaches, we're talking water safety. Daisy is at Goldfish Swim School, where classes are taking place this morning. We're going to check in with her coming up. It's Wednesday, May 25th. We are so glad that you're with us today, and we hope that you're doing okay. We're glad you're here with us.